Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. So, anyone who follows me on Obodo Evo TV knows that I'm always talking of poverty mentality, poverty mentality, poverty mentality. Now, what do I mean when I always talk about poverty mentality amongst our people? I'm going to explain and I will give you 5 attributes of someone that has a poverty mentality. Now, unfortunately, because majority of our people come from backgrounds where they were highly deprived of things, money, and the comfort that money gives. They grow up, or we grew up. Let me put myself there. I don't have a poverty mentality, but let me just include myself so that I will not seem as if I'm proud. Yeah, we grew up, wanting and wanting and wanting and wanting, because with extreme deprivation comes extreme and insatiable wants and needs, right? That's just common human, attributes. However, there are some things that make some people stand out from the rest. Now, I'm not going to disregard the importance of money to everyday life. I like money, but the Bible says that we should not love money, because the love of money is the root of all evil. So I like money in as much as what money can achieve for me, because money is only as good as what you can do with it, right? So I like money, but I don't love money, and I don't consider myself as someone that has a poverty mentality. What is poverty mentality that I'm always talking about? Five attributes. 1, someone whose money is their God, small g. Money is your God. Everything about you is about money. You value money, material things, more than people. Everything about you is money, 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 money. You will do, money is everything to you. You have a poverty mentality. Usually people like that come from extreme deprived background. When you value money more than people, and money is your God, it's like a small God that you worship, it's an idol that you worship, you have a poverty mentality. Number 2, when you will do anything and everything for money, like there is no limit. There's nothing that is except that you say, oh, I can't do this. As long as it's bringing money, you can do it. You will die your conscience and just say, after all, maybe I'm going to get money from it. That's why we hear stories of, people doing extremely disgusting things that you don't want to say. I mean, we've heard of models, or, all these Instagram models and baddies going to Dubai to go and eat poo because of money. Yeah. That's a poverty mentality, because anybody that doesn't have poverty mentality will not dehumanize themselves to that level. They will not degrade themselves to that level, no matter how desperate they are. So that's a poverty mentality, when you do anything and everything for money. And usually when people get this kind of money, what do they do with it? It's not for anything that is significant. It's to show off, to buy things, clothes, shoes, bags, cars, to go on holiday, to prepare people who don't really care. So that's a poverty mentality. When you can do anything, there are no off limits for you. You have a poverty mentality. Number 3, people who respect only people who have money. You only have respect for people who have money, and anybody that does not have respect, anybody that doesn't have money, you do not respect them. So anybody that has money is the people you worship. They are like your demigods, and you have respect only because of somebody's purse or their net worth. You have a poverty mentality. Every human being should be respected, and that's why I like the West. That's one of the things I like about the West, because the West here, nobody cares whether your family has old money or new money or you don't have at all. It's a leveler. Oyibo people don't have that mentality of oppressing other people or respecting people because of their bank balance. You see, that's why you see majority of their millionaires and billionaires, they live very simple lives, unlike our own people. So when you only respect people because they are rich or they have money, you've got poverty mentality. Because for you, the human respect or respecting another person must be tied to what they have or what you think you can get from them. So somebody that doesn't have anything does not deserve your respect. You have a poverty mentality if that's your mentality. Okay? Now, number 4. When you have the mentality of grab. Have you seen those kind of people? They grab anything, grab it. Even the things that they don't need. When you go to their house, it's panty. Everything. Some of you watching this video, you know what you're grabbing. You go to your places of work here in the diaspora and you take all the tissue in the toilet to go home. Both the things that you're supposed to take and the things that you're not supposed to take. Some of you that work in the hospitals, all the aprons, all the hand gloves, you pack. Your house is filled with hospital supplies that doesn't belong to you. You don't even need them. But because your mindset is all about grabbing. So you keep grabbing. Yeah. You have a poverty mentality. When you grab to the point of grabbing things that you don't even need because it's free, you just grab. You need to work on yourself because that's a poverty mentality. You got it? If you don't got it, forget about it. Finally, my final point is people who never let go of anything. Stingy people. They never let go of anything. It's like their hands is constantly in a fist like this. Nothing can be released from their hand, no matter what. Somebody described their brother to me the other day and said their brother is so tight-fisted that even if you take their hand like this and use a hammer, to hit it, it will not open. That's how tight-fisted he is. I laughed. It was funny, but I noticed that people that are always very tight-fisted, that they never let go of anything. You see their houses, is piled up with things that rubbish that they don't need. Even things that they don't need anymore, they can't give it out because it might be useful to my child. It might be useful to my grandchild. I might need it in 10 years' time. Clothes that they don't need. Oh, I will slim down. Wear it. Lori, you are not slimming down. You know you are not going to slim down. So people that are always, holding on to things, that are stingy, they are not generous. They have a poverty mentality. So now, take a look at yourself and reflect. Do you belong to any of this category? Change. Poverty mentality is not good. Okay? Yes, you might not be as privileged as others to be born into wealth, but money is only as good as what you can do with it. And I believe that poverty mentality is one of the things that is ruining us as a people and as a continent. And that's why our politicians will steal to the 4th and 100th generation money that they can never even finish using. It's poverty mentality. So let's work on ourselves. Ireo.